example of what Donald Trump has been saying he'd do, and now he's done it. But I want to stress on one thing, only one thing. Mike Pence, and that's interesting because Mike Pence has said we will remain vigilant as they continue to be counted, the votes. But Donald Trump, just before that, had said we're going to, go to the Supreme Court, the U.S. Supreme Court, and say, done, the election is over. He's declared victory. He's going to go to the Supreme Court. He has the advantage of conservative voters, judges out there, 6-3. Here are 2 points that we need to consider out there. One is Amy Coney Barrett, the latest Supreme Court Associate Justice, who has just been, who's entered the Supreme Court. Whether she will recuse herself or not, that's a big question that people are waiting to see the answer to. But even then, if there are 8 judges, you're going to have a situation where John Roberts will be the swing vote. And it could be, anything. And I don't think Amy Coney Barrett is going to recuse herself out of this situation, because this is really what this election has always been about, getting that conservative advantage of 6-3 when John Roberts has been iffy for the Republicans, who they've not liked him. Even Donald Trump has criticized the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
It's a destruction of the judicial system. It's a destruction of democracy. It is just, but let me hear, without any expletives, Dorab's view of what Trump just said.
You expected that. I mean, he wants to go to court, he will. And I think one thing I would like to say is that the very fact that some of these judges actually worked with him in the 2000 election against, for George W. Bush against Al Gore, does not mean that they will interpret the law in such a manner that makes no sense. I mean, they also have their reputations to protect. So I think, we should, if it has to go to court, let it go to court. I mean, we are not saying that it's always going to be 6-3, that no judge is going. This is the interpretation of the law and the Constitution. It was, that time, should the hanging chads be counted, not counted, all those things came up. This time it's not just simple, straight question. Should the votes be counted or not be counted? And many states have passed laws. More than once they have said that this is for the local legislatures to decide. In states where the local legislatures have decided, I don't see how they can go ahead. Besides, we got to wait. I mean, he's like a lot of people I know.
I think in a couple of minutes, we should listen to that whole short speech, astonishing, actually, frankly, disgraceful speech by a president of a country. We'll go back to that. But Baj, can we hear from you what your first reaction is to that?
I think I'm worried about the Supreme Court like many other people. It's very unbalanced. Like we've discussed about an hour ago, 3 of the judges here actually fought for Bush in 2000 for the Florida case, and they argued that the Supreme Court could overrule whatever the state's laws were. And Kavanaugh has said something very similar to this recently. So it's quite worrying. If he's going to the Supreme Court, he probably has a very good idea of why he's going there. He's not going to each state. He just decided to go straight to the Supreme Court. He's not arguing this at the state level. So he's asking them to take a federal judgment on this, overriding the constitutions of every state.